Hello. I don't know if the audio is working because my audio was going a bit weird then for a moment. Hello, welcome to this week's Monkey Nut Punch podcast with me, your beautiful host Gareth, and Keith, your guy from Thailand or Tyrak or wherever it is.
Tyrak? Hello, I'm from Tyrak. Hurrah!
Yeah.
I come from Tyrak.
Tyrak, yes. What was I going to say? Sorry we're late. I was having a haircut. I needed a haircut badly. I just took a haircut and beard trim. How are we doing?
I mean to dispute that you needed a haircut.
Really?
I'm
fucking Krusty the Clown if I don't do it right, Keith. You know that, don't you?
I would love to see you looking like Krusty the Clown. In fact, I'll pay for it. But no, I'm good. It's been a busy week. I have watched quite a bit this week.
Yes, same
Stuff
here.
at Academy.
I watched that. Yeah, I watched that.
Fallout. Yeah. I've been watching something that's come out on Peacock called Ponies, which is actually quite good. What else have I watched?
It's not Pony, then I take it.
No, it stands for persons of people of not interest or something like that, or not people of not of interest or something. Anyway, I'll explain the story later. I watched Fallout.
Sorry, just one thing.
Yeah.
No, Chuck. No, bad Chuck. Bad Chuck. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I've been watching Evil. Yeah,
you mentioned that last week.
Almost finished it off. God, I think I'm 4 episodes from the end now.
You've been to the cinema yet and seen 28 the Bone?
No, I know. I need to see that, and there's another film coming out too soon, which I need to see. I can't remember what that is.
I'm glad I didn't include a certain story that would have spoiled the shit out of it then.
Good. I might go and see it tonight, depending. But yes, it's been a week.
It has.
Yes. Oh my God, what have you done to your skull? Bourbon stinks. No, bourbon's great. It just drink water before you go to bed.
Good bourbon is good.
Good bourbon is good. Good bourbon. Bad bourbon.
Yeah, no. So as I said, busy week, but I have watched a fair bit. It's been good week.
Yeah. No, I've spent most of it asleep. To be frank with you. I think Monday was the day I was most active, but hey, shall we get on with our first story?
We should.
All right, and the only reason is that comments happen. I want to do my space one. I'm doing my space one. It's here.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
Fucking love that delivery. It's such a good delivery. It's such a mad thing to say. Kathleen Kennedy has addressed rumours about a future at Lucasfilm. And no, she's not stepping down.
She has. She's gone. It's on all the major news things. The AI's got to be wrong. She has. She's even given an exit interview on Deadline.
Has she given an exit interview thingy?
Yes.
Okay.
And Lucas and Dave Filoni has replaced her along with somebody else. There's a bird that's replaced her, but it's
right. So we've reported several times that she's left.
Yeah, and I wasn't going to stick it in there until I saw it confirmed, and it is on Lucasfilm's website. She is gone. Not that it makes a blind bit of fucking difference, because Dave Filoni's taken over, and Dave Filoni doesn't do a lot of things. Yeah, there you go. Lucasfilm.
I want to
replacing Kathleen Kennedy. See, it's on Variety. It's on BBC. Before the BBC didn't carry it, Deadline carried it. But she's now apparently given an exit interview where she's talked about her regret of making Solo. But she's gone.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. It didn't help that the link that you provided me couldn't bloody read. And it does like taking it from multiple sources, so it's more correct than it would be if it was from a single source, like journalists are supposed to do.
Yeah, she's gone.
Okay, so it actually saying that, it doesn't say that. It says there's a change in leadership.
It's on Lucasfilm website.
Bring it up.
Main story. Hang on.
Bring it up. Just, I'm sorry, unless she's been beheaded and a stake driven through her heart and exposed to sunlight. I don't feel comfortable.
Go to lucasfilm.com. Share the tab because it's a bit. Hang on. It's the first one that you come to. She is definitely gone.
She's not gone. I don't think she's gone. I think you've slightly
you know what's going to happen.
This.
No, she's been replaced. Look, hang on, here we go. There we go.
So look, it says transition, which means she's still not gone.
Lucasfilm announced leadership transition.
Which is not the same as her going, Keith.
Well, she's given an exit interview, so she's either going or gone. Lucas is out after 14 years. Kathleen Kennedy is stepping down from the role.
She'll be lingering around in the back. She'll have some other position that will allow her to have some influence of some shape, sort of description.
Oh, she's going to go back to producing, which means that she's going to produce Star Wars movies.
Which means she'll still have a fucking say.
I don't think this. I don't think this has any kind of hope in it. Yeah. So Dave Filoni is replacing her in the he's replacing her alongside this other bin that I don't know what her name is.
This other bin. We're really good journalists, Keith. You know that, me and you. News punditry to the max. When we're like, some tart doing something.
Well, apparently they've been training her up. So, Llewyn Brennan will serve as co-president. So Dave Filoni, because he's a man, can't do it on his own. So he has to have a co-woman in charge with him. I mean, in all fairness, Dave Filoni, I have lost a lot of respect for him over the last few.
I lost respect for him the moment I heard him talk.
Yeah, there is that as well.
As soon as you heard him talking, he's like, "Oh my god, you sound like a South Park character."
Yeah, he does. I mean, she is apparently, the rumor is she's going back to her producing movies. But she's 76 years old, right? And I'm not saying that she can't go back to producing movies, but it's like, what are you going to produce? I mean, I personally think she's potentially being pushed.
Can I just point something out? I did not like the Star Wars films, but I have to say they were produced very well. As in the way they looked. Yeah, the way they looked, everything put together. They produced from a production standpoint, looked absolutely fine. Creative standpoint, shit.
The films, yes. The Acolyte, no. I mean, The Acolyte looked shit all the way through and cost more than the movies in some ways. And The Acolyte did not look good. Neither did Ahsoka, the TV series. And we got another season of that to come. This doesn't produce. This is too little, too late. And the fact that they put Dame Filoni in, this
Dame. Did you say Dame Filoni?
Well, he might as well be a Dame the way he fucking
Dame. Dame Filoni.
I mean, he walks around with that stupid hat. And
it's because he's got no personality. He needs something to bring it out. It's not like one of us doesn't wear a hat on this podcast, not for personality reasons, for lighting reasons.
Oh, it's totally to do with lighting, yeah.
It's totally to do with lighting. You know it's to do with lighting, Keith. You've seen it. You've gone, Gareth, put it fucking back on.
It's called the Picard effect.
The Picard effect. I'd have banned Riker for sitting on the way he did on chairs. Health and safety, stop that shit now, sunshine. I'm surprised Jellicoe didn't do that when he came on board. He was like, fucking shave your face and don't sit on a chair like that. That is not how officers sit on a chair. You're not in a fucking bar, mate. Do it.
But yeah, anyway. Bitch be gone. And yeah, I mean, she's given an exit interview where, as I said, she talked about regrets around Solo. Which actually, I still think Solo isn't as bad as a lot of people make out. Replacing Solo as a character and recasting after killing him off on screen, potentially not, and the fact that they had to reshoot half the film and interference, but actually Solo isn't that bad. It's not terrible.
It's shit. It's proper shit.
Why?
Keith, I couldn't get through 20 minutes of it. It was shit. No, seriously, it's fucking a terrible film, let alone Star Wars film. Seriously, I could not watch 20 minutes of it.
I know that you've got the whole Phoebe Waller-Bridge bloody god-awful droid in it, which I do despise. Sorry?
I got to the bit where they had the creature in the dark, which they then smashed the lights with, and I was like, yeah, they're going to have glass, mate. Yeah, they've got all these fucking laser guns and robots and stuff, and they're just going to have glass.
I don't think it was as bad as The Last Jedi. I genuinely don't think it was bad as The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi was far, far worse. And so was the last one as well, really, in many ways.
The fucking Force Awakens was as well. But you forget, everyone seems to forget that.
When you stack them up.
Oh, no, it's really good. And it's like, no, you don't. No, it was bad. I knew it was bad when I watched it. It was the greatest fucking hits. It was when they went the Death Star, right. And I always make this fucking joke. It's bigger. And I wanted someone to say, it's rounder too. Because that's what it felt like the next line was going to be. It was... that first film, they could have done so much more with it. The Finn character... should have been a character that had 1,000-yard stare, someone more akin to Rambo than what we got. Yeah, he was a child soldier, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that comes with, he's shot a few people, and when because being that comic, having that kind of weird comic relief, and him shooting his fellow fucking stormtroopers when he escaped seemed off. But if he had the 1,000-yard stare and it was a child soldier and he didn't really fucking care. Yeah, and he was actually Force sensitive too at the same time, which they could have put in there, which I was hoping they would have put in there, and even the fucking actor booking John Boyega was hoping they would put in there, and they fucking just went, nah, forget it, it's fine. Because it was just as bad as the other films, and people do not fucking recognise it for how shit that film was. It looked good.
I suppose, yes, it's as bad, but no, it's not as bad as The Last Jedi because of what The Last Jedi did, and because of the arrogance of what's his face, and then his continuing defending.
All right,
of
how about this? Murking Han Solo before the three of them got to meet up.
But then that was as much Harrison Ford wanting that to happen as
I know,
yes,
but it could have. But they could have had them meet up beforehand.
Yes, I agree.
They could have changed it so they would have met up beforehand. So we would have got that one kind of...
I mean, the only real one that I still genuinely like is Rogue One. It's the only one that they've released. It's the only Star Wars, that and Andor, that I like. But I think people take a huge dump on Solo, and actually I don't think it's as egregious as the sequel trilogy by any shot. In fact, it's probably the second best one they've done, which is not saying a lot.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, right, hang on a second. What's your name? It's Ham. Oh, okay. And you're on your own, so we're going to call you Ham Loner.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's good.
That?
I'm not saying it's good.
Seriously.
But it is not as bad as the sequel trilogy. And yes, it did lose money, but I sometimes think people take a dump on it for the sake of it. If you're going to criticise the whole Phoebe Waller-Bridge thing, by all means do so, because it's awful.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that woman has ever got
so there was
any
the character assassination
acting.
of Lando Calrissian. fucking robosexual. Fucking, I love that expression from Futurama. Robosexual. It fucking fit. It really did. He was a robosexual.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
That fits with the Fallout thing too.
But
fucking...
I mean, I will say that it's not going to get any better. It's not just Kathleen Kennedy. There are a lot of people at Lucasfilm that are complete arseholes. We know this.
Dalgo, whatever his name is. He's
I don't
just
think
a terrible
Filoni,
human being. Before we get
I don't
creative.
think Filoni's any better. I think Ahsoka season 1 was terrible. It's a shame because I mean I still like Clone Wars and I still like what's its face.
The one thing I did
Rebels.
like in Ahsoka. What I did like in Ahsoka is when Hayden Christensen showed up and he goes, "I haven't done this for 20 fucking years. Watch this shit." Like, and poor the actress, I can't remember her name now, had real trouble keeping up with him, and he was like,
yeah, but I think she, right at the beginning, I thought she'd be great as Ahsoka. I don't think she's that good as Ahsoka. I think there would have been better actresses out there. But a lot of it was terrible choreography. They could have digitally changed Thorne as well instead of making him look like a frumpy fat bugger in a Thrawn costume. And it don't get me started. Anyway, she's gone, but I don't think there's a lot to celebrate.
Okay. I won't tell Lars Mikkelsen's brother that you
I
said
loved him as the voice.
Considering
of
he played,
but he looks
Hannibal.
Yeah, he looks terrible in Ahsoka. He does. I'm sorry, but he does.
All right. Let's move on to our next one. I wonder if our next one is Star Wars thing, Keith.
Say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
There wasn't a lot of news.
Lucasfilm says its next Star Wars movie, Starfighters, is inspired by Stranger Things. And that's not as weird as it sounds. It's not about copying the show, it's about chasing the same magic. Character-first adventure, emotional character, and a story where you can jump into without Wikipedia open. After years of dense canon has divided fans, it feels like Star Wars is trying to remember how to be fun again. Please remember how Stranger Things ended. Please remember that everyone thought that it was a secret 9th episode because it ended so badly. Please remember that Sean Levy apparently has already gone over fucking budget with this film. And he's like a third of the way into shooting. A third of the way into the shooting. No marketing or anything like that. Fuck me. And okay, also Sean Levy is directing it, which means he is from Stranger Things. So I think this is just algorithm bait. This sounds total fucking algorithm bait. And more importantly, I've got a feeling that Matt Smith will get cut from it again.
Which would be a shame. But,
I love Matt Smith. I think if you see him in interviews, watch him in Doctor Who, and any role that he does, he seems to really try and pull these things out. Even in fucking Morbius. I only watched Morbius because Matt Smith was in that. You know that, don't you?
Yeah. It was a terrible movie.
Fucking Morbin time.
It was a terrible
I can't
movie.
remember any of that film. I really can't. I don't know. My brain's just gone. No, go away.
I genuinely. I like Matt Smith a lot. Starfighter is apparently going to have lightsabers in it. It has got a good cast. It has not got anything to live up to, but I don't hold out a lot of hope. It's still the same people in Lucasfilm, and this is.
I was going to say, what they really need to do with the film is just do what George Lucas did. Look at like an old World War II film, yeah, fucking Dam Busters or something, yeah, and try and capture that inside Star Wars, if that makes any sense. Because that's what he did like a World War II thing crossed over with the Kawasaki Hidden Fortress, yeah, for the first Star Wars film. Yeah, I don't know. It's Star Wars, for fuck's sake. It's balked. I complain about Stranger Things being balked, but they fucked the ending.
Bad.
But if you go up to season 4 and just leave it there, pretty fucking good. Just stop at season 4. And that ending at season 4 feels like a fucking ending. And this looks like algorithm bait. Stranger Things is the algorithmic thing at the moment, and Star Wars wants to be associated with the algorithmic thing at the moment. That
I know there isn't
Kennedy.
there wasn't a lot of news that I was hunting around. I thought we're going to be on the topic of Star Wars because of Kathleen Kennedy. So this, and it was Matt Smith. So I added this one in, but I agree with you. It is probably algorithm bait. But the rumor is that Starfighter will have lightsabers in it. So we'll see. We'll see.
I think they should. I'm trying to think of what they could do in terms of a good film for it, and I can't think of anything like rather than breaking a planetary blockade sort of thing. If that makes any sense. Or hitting some impossible depot, which is like fucking Top Gun Maverick 2. So yeah. Oh well. This one actually for this one.
Women, know your limits.
It'll make sense in seconds. Daisy Ridley. The new Rey-led Star Wars movie is still happening, just not as fast as anyone hoped. And honestly, that might be the smartest thing for Lucasfilm has done in years. After false starts and cancelled projects, and a lot of cancelled projects I'll add in there, and constant fan whiplash, it feels like the studio is trying to get it right before going loud, which they've been doing for quite a while. So the question is, why the fuck is it taking so long to do that? Look, right, I'll be honest with you.
No one wants it.
If Daisy Ridley, if she wants to be more popular, boob job, same size as Sydney Sweeney. Trust me, we will all be scrambling for fucking that. She could be a Jedi, and Sydney Sweeney could be the Sith. Yeah, low cut tops, jiggling.
Get off the Playboy channel.
Seriously, it's a win. That doesn't exist. I don't think it exists anymore. That's a win there. That is a win for everyone.
You're not gonna convince her.
No, seriously. If she got a boob job, massive norks, you'd be like,
I would. I mean, no. I mean, but she's not the. She's a lovely person, or she comes across as a really nice person,
yes.
But her facial expressions are god awful. And there are points in the film where I've just seen Angel's comment. I'm with him. Don't get me wrong.
He just doesn't want to admit it. Sydney Sweeney as the villain, low cut top.
Yes, it totally worked for me.
Fight on Mustafa, somewhere hot and sweaty.
But she's. I mean, no one's gonna want. You're wrong.
Everyone's going to want to watch that. I have just saved Star Wars for the entire
what you've
male
done is
audience.
you turned Star Wars back into the male
Right? No.
male
Just,
brand that it once was.
And then all we'll do is we just put Jason Momoa in there. Yeah, we'll make him half human, half Wookiee.
Yeti.
So he's got like a Wookiee head. Yeah, and ladies get to see the top half of him. Fucking won. Kathleen Kennedy. She's leaving. She's going through a transitional period. Pick me. I'm going to make you a fucking fortune. You like money, don't you?
No, they don't. No, they don't.
They do.
None of Hollywood does because they're too dumb to understand what money is. But we'll get on to the dumbness
Do you know what the funny thing is? Talking about boobs, and I know what the next story is.
I don't even remember what the next story is.
You can't remember that? You sent them to me.
Yeah, that was like hours ago. And I had a friend of mine gave me a 7.9% black intense stout, and it was quite intense. So it might have numbed the brain a bit. I don't remember what the next story is, but the Daisy Ridley movie's never happening. Rey movie's never happening. Never happening. Ah, right. Yes. Now talking about. Now I remember the next story.
Hang on a second.
Well.
Let's not let the grass grow under one's feet. Amazon has dropped the first look at Sophie Turner as Lara Croft. And it's clear this Tomb Raider series isn't about a nostalgia or pin-up imagery.
It's terrible.
It's grounded, restrained, and deliberately serious. This feels like Amazon trying to finally crack Tomb Raider as a prestige adventure TV, not a one-off blockbuster. So the question is, Lara Croft, where are the boobs?
Well,
the question. The question
Sophie
is,
Turner was totally miscast.
So the first thing, right? So this is the first thing they need to do. Yeah, they redid the Tomb Raider games. I'd liked the first one. Yeah, the games. Yeah, so they redid it back a while back, and they redid it, and they scaled Lara Croft down and made it pretty, but reduced the boobs. Yeah, and made her a bit of a whiner at the same time too. She was more like Nathan Drake, ironically, because Nathan Drake was copying fucking Tomb Raider when they came out. Than she was. Lara Croft. So the first thing is Lara Croft is a bit fucking flirty. Yeah, she knows she's got a big rank and she knows she gets male attention. Yeah, so she's got that kind of James Bond charisma on fucking hot shit stuff because she's got Norks. So hang on, hold on a second. So given everything I've seen with Sophie Turner, that ain't gonna fucking work.
Well, no, it's not even that. They were about to release Lara Croft. Get the first one remastered, but with Lara. Looking like Lara, and then they've got a follow-up coming next year, and they've released a trailer to this, and I'm gonna, we watched the trailer. I think, did we watch the trailer? I can't remember, but Lara's hot.
For Tomb Raider.
In the game, Lara is fit. Lara is back being hot, right? She's got the assets, right? This game is about to come out, and then you cast Sophie Turner as Lara Croft. I mean, the picture. Scroll down, you see more pictures of her.
I'm looking for the fucking other Tomb Raider trailer.
It doesn't work. I mean, she's not Lara Croft. She's too tall, too skinny. And I mean, what the fuck is? I mean, she's too much of a neck. God. She was always like in Game of Thrones. She was always a bit sort of cattish, right? And when you see her in other things, she's kind of cattish. And Lara Croft is not fucking cattish.
I'm going to use the term. I'm going to use a very term that I won't really want to get back into common parlance. She's a thunder cunt. What? Am I wrong? Please correct me. I'm wrong. I think she's going to be a feminist thunder cunt in the TV series. She's not going to be the charming kind of I might suck you off if you do me a favour, wink wink sort of thing, yeah? Right? And at the same time too, I can put a bullet between your fucking eyes before you can blink sort of thing, because there is like a level of superhero-esque to her, yeah? There is that kind of superhero kind of like, she's got that kind of the athleticism of like a Batman sort of character.
I kind of want to be with her, but if I poke her with a stick, she might bite my head off. And we all know how men like to poke things with sticks. It's a thing. We do.
Yeah.
If we see a big lion, poke it with a stick. And there is that danger about Lara Croft, and she does have. I mean, anyway, the game. The game that's coming, so they've remastered What's Its Face, and then there's a follow-up coming to it. And in the remaster, she's hot. And she looks like Lara, and she's got the top. And, the shorty shorts. And she still kicks absolute fucking ass. Which is why we love her. Because... And again... Lara Croft was this kick-ass female character that men really liked, and it wasn't just because of her assets.
It was the assets got the attention, but her personality and the gameplay kept you there.
Yes. But it was... Despite what people believe, actually men are quite attracted to strong women. And... Lara was both hot, strong, and she could shoot you in the space of a second... And she was a kind of poke with a stick. But
it's you could, the bad guys were always confused. Do I shoot her or ask her for a number? So I'll let you pass.
But Sophie Turner does not work. I'm sorry. She doesn't massively miscast, and it's not going to work.
Jenna Ortega as a fucking as a midget would work better. Yeah.
There are plenty of people that could have played Lara. I mean, Daphne Keane would have been a better Lara. That's the girl that played Weapon X. She has a rack, and she does the accent. Trust me. It's. But you have to remember that from our perspective, she's the closest you probably get to a female James Bond crossed over with Indiana Jones. She's got that kind of James Bond charisma and sexuality kind of part going for her, and at the same time too, she does the Indiana Jones shit. Yeah, so I don't know. I really don't know, because they can do the Lian Yu style thing with her, which they tried with Alicia Vikander, if I remember correctly. Which almost worked. It almost worked. But I don't know. It's one of those things. We will wait and we will see. My money's, because it's Phoebe Waller-Bridge, unless she puts Miranda Hart in there for comic fucking relief, it's going to be... It's not going to work, because...
She's going to be a thunder cunt.
But the game that's coming out is also going to remind everybody of how hot Lara was. And I'm sorry, those pictures... don't really do it. And Gareth.
Yeah.
She's a ginger.
Oh, yeah. Right, hang on a second. Let's look at the trailer for the game while we're at it.
Yes.
The music, so.
But the events are still
See?
etched in my memory. That still burns.
I was actually going to buy this game because it looks quite good.
I don't know if they tell us that it's from some of the people who did Uncharted.
No, this is
that
this is a
gameplay-
remastered version, so this game already
I
exists.
know.
What they've done, they've just made Lara look like fucking Lara. Oh, geez,
No, trust me, they've redone the whole fucking lot. You can't.
Oh yeah.
You would.
But I mean, the story was quite good, but Lara looks like Lara again, or what Lara should look like, and let's live for the brain. So my point is, this game is coming out, and you're going to release a TV series, and yet the computer game version of Lara is just way more hot. So yeah. Anyway.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to our next story. Let's have that.
Oh no! What happened? Oh no! How terrible! That's just awful! How terrible! Oh no!
Sony and Netflix have doubled down on their deal that looks boring on paper, but is actually one of the smartest moves in Hollywood right now. Sony keeps making theatrical movies without the financial sinkhole of running a streaming service, and Netflix keeps getting first dibs on studio scale films that it can rival the blah 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 blah. Sony and fucking Netflix have teamed up to form the shit movie Avengers, where Netflix gets their movies and Sony doesn't have to put up a fucking streaming service.
Which I like.
Yeah,
we've talked about this before, that Sony have actually got it right.
Sony are the only movie studio that went, you know what, the streaming thing, we ain't doing it. Which is the correct decision to do.
I agree with this. Sony are making programs for streaming, and they're making movies, but they're right. It means that they can just focus on making half decent movies, and this is why I'm still hold out a minuscule of hope that Spider-Man 4 will be good.
Yeah, I think it will be good, because they'll be fighting between them and fucking Marvel.
Well, we're going to have to get trailers.
That conflict, I think, causes some decent creativity there. The other thing too is the whole. See, if I was in charge of a movie studio and a TV thing, I would have turned around and gone, instead of doing a streaming service, we'll talk to Amazon and we'll add like a module onto Amazon and say, hey, if you allow us to put this thing on your thingy where they can subscribe for an extra £6 a month on top of your thing, so you do the infrastructure, pop it on there. We'll put our back catalogue on there, and this trick is back catalogue. So it appears on TV first, back catalogue then appears a week later or a day later on the streaming service, and then you can watch whatever. And you can also watch their TV channels live through Amazon Prime, and I think that would have worked, and I think Amazon would have gone, yeah, we'll have some of that. Rather than having to set up the whole fucking infrastructure yourself. And it's weird because it feels like the race for VHS, Betamax, Blu-ray, HD DVDs that we didn't really live through the VHS one properly, but definitely the Blu-ray one, where people hadn't quite figured out what the fuck was going on and how much this stuff actually costs. And I always love the idea that I miss the idea of owning your own media, and I think that what they need to do now when it comes to these films and stuff is go proper prestige with the media. So it's like only a few people are going to own Blu-rays and DVDs and stuff, yeah. But when you buy it, say it's £50, yeah. But it's £50. You've got the movie, you've got a whole thing of everything behind the scenes, and there's a whole disc there. It's in a nice collector's kind of metal book sort of thing. Comes with a few other things. Comes with codes so you can have it on Apple or whatever streaming service is going at the time, and do it that way. And that way they can have the best of both worlds, and that way people can have it collected, because people do like to put. And I will note your background here, Keith. When people like things, they tend to buy them, collect them, and then show them off, don't they? Like lots of people who like Lego, or people who like vinyls.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, but they tend to do that, and they need to think these things through. And I think Netflix also needs maybe to go to Sony and say, Sony, because we have actors and directors and writers who want to be nominated for Oscars and Golden Globes and all this other shit, yeah, they have to be in movies. They have to be in movie theaters, yeah. We'll give you the movie bit, so you can look after the movie bit, and we'll do the streaming bit, yeah, and we'll share the TV bit. You can do your TV shows, and we'll do our TV shows, and so forth and so on. And I think that might work because I know that Matt Damon and his fucking kids do that. Apparently, the kids did that to him for months. It was driving him nuts. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, because they had their film on Netflix, they offer performance bonuses. Yeah, if the film does well, you get share the profits. Fucking great. Yeah, I don't know why others aren't doing that. It's quite logical. If my company does well, I get a share of the profits. Simple. Yeah. But Netflix were kind of dead against that. But they managed to persuade them around to it. But this might allow Netflix and Sony to reach kind of common ground, shall we say, when it comes to these things, and it might be beneficial. But yeah,
I agree. Yeah, I think Sony are doing the right thing. I don't get into the streaming game. The streaming game isn't working as well as people might think, and these 3-year gaps between TV shows is just ridiculous. Even HBO were never that bad. So yeah. Anyway, we need to get into the comments.
So we do need to get into the comments. I was trying to set it up. I was hoping you'd talk for a little longer while I pulled up the music. So I've got getting everything ready here in the background. He kind of rushes me through it, and it's like, dude, I'm doing everything here. I'm producer, presenter, co-host, and music reader, researcher, everything. And there's Keith, who's just there. Right, let's go. Chuck is in, and Chuck gets a gold star. Yep, you're first this one. And then we've got Biffa. KK is gone. Power of 1, the power of 2, the power of losing money. Tyrak is just next to Thailand in the airport.
Tyrak is
when you need to buy some
Thai. Shop in a lot of airports in the UK, and if you go to like a lot of airports, there's always a Tyrak that sells, unbelievably Thais. But we were just doing silly Asian accents. because only excuse.
Yeah,
Hurrah!
and during the
Iraq.
early 90s, when you watch a load of US Marines accidentally invade it at Heathrow Airport. Iraq, not Tyrak.
It's all right. It's all right. They're going to be invading Iceland next. I'm talking about the
shop
I'm talking about the shopping.
Yes. So you got that there, and then Borg, please assimilate Starfleet Academy. We're not that lucky, Biffa, mate. We are not that lucky. It is disappearing down its own arsehole. And I know I know one of the people on that show. And you won't believe who it is. Yeah. And then we've got kind of my skull hurts. Yeah, yeah, okay. And this is hang on a second. This is Chuck laughing at my follicle challenge stuff here. Headache juice. Have you got anything? That's I always laugh if when I go to someone at work goes to me, have you got anything for a headache? And I go, baseball bat. Not something to get rid of a headache, to give you a headache. Nice scotch. As long as it's not peaty scotch. I don't like peaty scotch or smoky scotch, I'll be honest with you.
No class.
Fuck off. It tastes like dirt. A cigarette, it's fine, I suppose.
It tastes like fine
It does taste like dirt.
We'll have to argue that one later.
Trying to drown my miseries and I forgot to keep it hydrated.
Alka-Seltzer. Alka-Seltzer. It works.
Okay.
But if you're still feeling shit, coconut water's quite good. Trust me. You can buy it in any fucking supermarket around the world. Scotch will fix it. Hair of the dog. He's getting good at the insults.
Don't like him anymore. Fucking hell. It's Steve. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Don't jump in there, Angel, for fuck's sake. So where is it? Oh, okay, upgraded to the 4080s. Much better at the moment.
Oh, he's talking about his graphics card.
Ah, have a chat with Angel. He likes buying really expensive tech and then leaving it around for 3 months so it's out of date by the time he opens up the box. Amount of times. Got a new laptop? Open it, for fuck's sake. As for KK, she left Star Wars a heaping pile of burning rubbish. Then she leaves. I think it's ash now, I'll be honest with you.
It is.
Working in existing Mobo. What the fuck's that? The fuck's a Mobo? Ah, motherboard. Okay. M board, I would put. Oh, okay. Nothing left for Dave Filoni or the next. It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. He's right. He's right. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking pessimistic here. So let's go. Yeah, Dave can't fix it. It's highly doubtful he'll be able to do anything. As I said, put me in charge. One boob job, Sydney Sweeney, one film, only $80 million. You can fight in a pit of jelly of sorts.
Hasn't she already done that with Anna de Armas or what? She was in a quite explicit movie apparently. Haven't seen it yet. Going to. Because she ain't bad like that. Go on.
No. Disney has destroyed Star Wars. Yes.
Yeah. He apparently preached it. He apparently.
Hang on a second. Yeah. Hi, Laurie.
Hi, Laurie.
One last time. Play. Oh, okay. I'll do it because he asked so nicely.
Put a ticket in and make her name it gay.
If that's your business strategy, ooh, God help us all. So where was it? Crikey, I've lost track. Where am I? Oh my God, my wife's been watching. Sorry.
Oh, crap. I must behave. Laurie's here.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh crikey! Bloody hell! I have literally lost my track where I was in this.
Carry on. There you go.
She's retiring. Thank you very much. She's retiring because a lump.
That's a bit. That's a.
Ooh, that's spicy. That is one spicy meatball. Okay, all right. The Picard effect. Oh, fuck off!
That was my joke.
Gareth says it's shit. There could be many, lots. Star Wars, all of it. Yeah. What was it? Chuck and I were watching Soapbox Racing. It's hilarious. Gareth Cleese, you should have a Monkey Nut Punch soapbox.
Is that the soapbox where you're sitting on?
The Red Bull.
Is it the Red Bull? I'd do that with you. That would be so funny.
Fucking hell.
That would be a laugh.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll drive because I don't want to kill you when we crash. I'll be suitable padding for you. Hell, I'm up for that.
Okay. Love new Soapbox Racing. Okay, I'll have to have a nose at it. I've saying that I've got a ton of your videos to go back through and watch. I think I did watch the sex one that everyone has watched. Spectacular crashes, cool. The dead father. Oh, I'm fucking lost there. Do you think Canute? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd spend most of his time under the mask.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Probably would work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd certainly probably be one of the better fighters. I've heard that...
Abeloth might be coming to singing, and Natalie Portman might be returning as Padme. And Abeloth will take the form to deceive Anakin.
Well, they are mucking around with the whole father-daughter force thing. So, yeah, I could buy that. The problem is, and I know where you're going with it, and I know the whole Clone Wars stuff set this up, and actually some of the best Clone War episodes were those episodes with Anakin and stuff. And if Ahsoka Season 1 hadn't been so bad, I'd really be looking forward to this. Because I like those episodes from Clone Wars. I just... It wasn't good.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. I did quite like the kid that they cast as Ezra. I hated who they... Obi-Wan's, bit on the side before he left his wife and married her. Playing what's her face. She was badly cast. Trouble was Ahsoka wasn't greatly cast. Anyway.
Alright, so... Okay, he's having a brew. Tea, mate. When you say brew, it's tea.
PWC. Pregnant Women Coffee. That's what he means.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I thought he was talking some kind of... I thought it was some, private water closet, having a shit. Blockhead. Jeez. Lara Croft comment?
Don't know.
Stranger Things chasing Star Wars marketing. This will implode. Yeah. Let's have a look. Mr. Keithio, you're right about the whole thing. Looks like bad live action. At least Lucas's movies had great CGI. Yeah. When you talk about the what the fuck do they call it?
The Acolyte was bad.
Thank you.
The Acolyte had some of the worst CGI I've ever seen. I mean, it looked really bad. Look, fucking George Lucas's special editions of Star Wars looked better than the Acolyte, and they were.
Do you know what I find?
Jurassic fucking Park in 1993 had better fucking CGI than the Acolyte.
Do you know what I find really funny is when the one actor that cannot speak a word of English is considered the best actor in the entire series. I find that mad. Master Squid Games. Matt Smith's playing young Palpatine.
I don't know because
Palpatine at Ridgemont High.
We're going to get Star Wars Academy next.
Guns of Navarone, 1961. There was multiple. I remember it was multiple World War II things. There was, I think, the story of Douglas Bader was also thrown in there too. The Rey movie should be cancelled unless he gets big boobs. So. I'm with Gareth.
Yeah, that was when you were talking about the, yeah.
It makes all the difference. Keith, you Trust me. Trust me.
I missed that one, dude.
It needs to do a Jing commercial. Don't see why not. It wouldn't hurt. Seriously, sex does sell. It's annoyingly effective. I forgot what you were talking about. We said boobs. We were talking about boobs.
You know he's making that dirty laugh when he's right.
Oh, I know he's making that dirty laugh. Tanith Even's commented he's got a dirty fucking laugh. I do right. Oh, hang on, the wife's here. I do agree with Lara Croft though. That was basically her personality. Yeah, she was like kind of a thing that I can't think of Sophie Turner as Lara Croft. All I can see her as being a Jean Grey from the X-Men.
She was alright as Jean Grey in X-Men, right? But nah, just no, not Lara.
Yeah. Depends on how well she could do an English accent. Because she's got to be a posh totty, I think is the easiest way of describing it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind watching her, that's what you're saying.
She's not...
Lara Croft, a great personality. Both of them. There's a running joke that me and Biffa had when we... Not Biffa, me and Babster had when we were doing the going face punch thing was we'd have like covers for games and it's like there's 2 reasons I'm interested in this game. Hang on a second. The blood had to leave the brain. Okay. Starfleet Academy. I think this is later. Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
Shotgun's great for a headache. Being an American, I know that you haven't fired any guns. I'm like 4 guns up on you, and you're American for Christ's sake. Fixes the problem fast. But these are a mess. We got Paul in here. Lol, so true. I have no idea what that comment was, but I'm going to assume it's the shotgun one. Paul is laughing at me for the comment about my tech. Oh yes, the guy who buys a state-of-the-art laptop and doesn't do anything with it for 3 months. Gareth and Keith, no smoky scotch. I found I like PT better.
I agree. He's got no taste. Don't worry about it. Uncivilized. I was brought up on it. Literally, my grandfather, and my mother. Oh yeah, hang on.
Actually listening. So I was actually listening. Then I had to watch. I wanted to know what you were talking about. Oh, that must be Lara Croft and her boobs. Scotch tastes like pond water filtered through a gym sock. You're drinking the wrong scotch.
You are drinking
seriously.
The wrong scotch.
That's PT scotch. That's the gym sock flavour that I don't like. Nice malty flavour. Anyway, good. It's like I then we got that comment. I enjoyed news of my father's death more than watching Solo. Can you read that for me, please?
The comment that I enjoyed the news of my father's death more than I enjoyed Solo. Fair enough.
Okay.
Echo's here. Hi, Echo.
Hello.
That's a cool avatar.
Yeah. She got rid of. She had a little xenomorph that you fed on stream, and she got rid of it, and I miss it. And then Paula.
These guys are fun. Scotch is not required. Thanks, Chuck. It's worth $6,000 now. What's worth $6,000 now? His
laptop. Because of the RAM on it. It's only because the RAM's gone up.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I got a quote for 3 servers just before Christmas, $36,000. Now they're 55. What the fuck?
I was thinking about building a PC in April. It's not fucking happening now. So we have this trailer for the. I haven't seen this. So
I haven't seen it, but all I can tell you is it's Carl Urban as a pirate, apparently.
Carl Urban as a pirate. Actual pirate.
The bounty I seek was worth more than any gold.
Mama's okay.
No one leaves this island until I collect my property. Why did you betray me? You think I would just let you slip away?
We have subdued the woman.
Have you now?
Oh, fuck!
Family!
Bloody Mary! I'm told you have a beautiful new family. They know who you really are.
I'm still your mother, and I will do anything in my power to protect you. Look away.
How are you so good at killing people?
Your father didn't marry me for my cooking.
It's you those men are looking for.
Let them look.
Dead or alive, gentlemen.
They're gonna find us, and they're gonna kill us.
Did you miss me, darling?
This only ends with the sand soaked in his blood or mine.
Okay.
I do like pirate. I'm a big fan of piratey things.
Yeah.
I went through a whole period where I was, yeah. Oh, you beat me fucking to it.
I actually didn't
That's
know
a
what
comment
this
I was gonna make.
I just saw Carl Urban as a pirate. I had not realised that this was surprise woman.
It's a little boss bitch, but I still give it a watch because one, I like Carl Urban, and two, I like pirates.
And Bloody Mary was a character.
No, you're thinking of Anne Bonny. She was in the Caribbean. That's bloody. I have to check now because the one that everyone thinks of in the Caribbean is Anne Bonny. She was famous for two things. One was fighting with one tit out to distract anyone she was having a sword fight with. So they were like, oh, boob! Yeah, seriously, it worked. And the other one was getting pregnant so she wouldn't be executed.
The problem is it would fucking work. Oh dear. Right.
So let's hang on a second. I need to get rid of this one and go on to the next one. And this is the one that's probably going to get us blocked worldwide, like the previous slot did.
Did we get blocked?
So, yep, we got blocked. We didn't get a claim. We got a block. We got and we got a block for what's it? So the thing is.
Do we want to watch it with the sound off?
No, still do it with the image on. It doesn't matter. I'll tell the AI to stream it out. Let's have a look.
Hang on. Right, carry on. Because looks like a man.
I've lost everyone.
No, it's not.
Surprise,
it's not so much.
woman! I know!
Surprise,
woman!
The king has his duties. To
You're a
prepare
queen, dear.
our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Ben, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
I don't know if that's meant to make me feel ooh, but it didn't.
There's that shit wank. I don't know. I think. Do you know what? Do you know what this reminds me of? Batman. Was it Batman? No. Dawn of Justice. Remember Dawn of Justice?
Yes.
Yeah, where they just jumped straight to the Justice League rather than setting the characters out.
Yeah.
Kind of feels a bit like that. They need to put in a replacement for Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther, firstly. Yeah. Because Storm needs someone she can fucking date. Yeah. Who she can intimidate, because she's great because I'm English and she can control the weather, which makes her instantly attractive. Oh, it's shit outside. Darling, could you do something about that, please? And the sun comes out. What is fucking not to like about that? I don't know. I really don't know. It's one of these things where I'm just like kind of it'll be fine.
The only trailer that actually made me, I mean, you've got like Cyclops losing his shit in the third trailer, which is a very brief moment. Other than that, it's like, ooh, the X-Men are back. Wow. I did like the Thor one. I did like the Thor one because Thor was being taken seriously for once. But it's too little too late. Again, I mean, Marvel is another one that I don't... I think the Russo brothers were the wrong people. As I said, every movie and everything they have done since
Infinity War.
Infinity War has been shit. Yes, okay, they arguably made some of the best of the Marvel movies. They also made Endgame. And I stand by me saying that's one of the worst. And they have made shit movies ever since then on various channels. They cost Amazon millions and didn't make any money because it was shit. I suspect that pirate movie is because she was probably contracted to appear in another series of Citadel and they didn't make it because it was shit.
Yeah.
I don't hold out much hope for Doomsday, I'm afraid.
I do like a pirate movie. I do like a pirate movie. I've got a soft spot for pirates. I don't know what it. I think one of the things is like kind of when you know how pirate ships in the Caribbean operated. Yeah, they was democratic. Firstly, yeah. Are we going to attack this ship? Everyone voted. There were only a couple of ships that didn't run with that, so it was democratic, which was madness. Everyone got a fair share with the exception of the captain, the quartermaster, who got 2 shares each. And it's just like, wow, that's great. And then you hear stories about guys called Black Sam Bellamy, who's fantastic. Fucking Blackbeard with his fucking fanaticism, which was quite mad. Calico Jack, Nassau, all these places. Fantastic. But I do have a soft spot for a pirate movie.
Right.
Okay, cool.
So we talk about Fallout before we get into the weeds of Starfleet Academy. So Fallout. It was an interesting one this week.
Attacked by Deathclaws starts off with.
Yeah.
So Deathclaws have set up shop outside of the Lucky 38, which is like the centre of Vegas. The question is that intentional or did something happen? So in Fallout New Vegas, there's a place further down the thing which is a Deathclaw nest called Quarry Junction. They referenced it. So yeah, they managed to escape that quite fucking easily, which was a bit of an anticlimax, I'll be honest with you. I was expecting House to do something or them to run into Lucky 38 or something along those lines, but that didn't quite happen the way I was expecting. Then you had the pre-war, pre-apocalypse flashbacks with Cooper and Mr. House, and you found out that the Mr. House that everyone's been seeing, he's a double. So Mr. House proper can go around doing his things and unimpeded, which makes sense. He's quite keen to do X, Y, and Z and test neural chips and whatnot. And his algorithm for predicting the the fall of the nuclear bombs and setting everything up to protect Vegas was kind of done, and they've kind of retconned a few bad decisions inside Fallout. So where they were like kind of, oh, Vault-Tec are responsible for it, and he's gone, fuck, they're responsible for it, and I'm not responsible for it. There's someone else playing it, and I think that's a reference to a faction they call the Enclave, which is it was a shadow government and then turned into the US government after the war ended the world. That's where they got the Cold Fusion.
That's where I felt that it was going. That's where I feel that they keep dropping micro hints. As somebody that doesn't know the lore of the game, the Enclave, the sort of new government, that's where, and they are fanatical, and yeah. So I think you're right. That's where it's going. I think you're right.
Yeah. Plus, you've got. I think there's. I don't know what's going to happen with the Brotherhood of Steel, because you got the previous episode where they fought and pretty much wiped each other out, and there was no reference to them in this episode whatsoever. Then they had the mad thing with Chicken Fucker. Everyone was. They want to list him down as Snake Oil Salesman. We all know him as Chicken Fucker. Who looks like injected matey with FEV, and he meets a character called Fisto, and Fisto lives at the Atomic Wrangler, and Fisto's job is to Fisto. You think that's a joke? That's a side quest for you, and you're like, really? Why would you want that? Have you seen the size of the fucking That was quite humorous, and they did the whole thing where they pulled away. You were expecting to see his head explode. Part of me thinks he might be a fucking synth, which is so in the Commonwealth they have the MIT, what was left of MIT in the ruins of MIT. They got a whole thing underneath it, and it kind of looks. I can say it looks like a nicer version of the silo in the silo, and they can create that they call synths, and you can only tell a synth through either a code phrase or killing them and finding certain components in their body. Yeah, otherwise they look completely human and behave completely human too. And that's something I was thinking, because maybe the chip, because he's synthetic, it might be able to work a little better on someone who's synthetic, which means he might not be under control too. Which also means you might have things like Corsairs turn up, which I don't think they'll do yet. I think they'll save that for season 3 down the line, because there's still a lot more stuff for them to cover here. I don't think Cooper Howard got impaled on that thing at the end. So when the ghoul falls out of the window, when Lucy, I want to call it Emma Purnell, which is the actress' name, she punches Cooper Howard out the window, and he falls, and you see him go splat. Looks a little odd, yeah? And here's the weird thing. If you watch it and you rewind it, there's no pole. So she might be off her tits. Yeah, she might have just got off her tits. She might have knocked him out the window and just passed out and just imagined that. If not, he's a ghoul. He can regenerate through bloody radiation and whatnot. Still trying to work out where Hank is. So there's Vault 28 or 38. I can't remember. It's on the other side of the lucky.
That's where his wife is meant to be.
Yeah, but you never saw it. My wife is like, she's telling us like kind of, you didn't see him in the cryo tubes. They're probably not in the cryo tubes. It's probably where they were supposed to be. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. And the other thing too is they referenced a secret organization called Big MT, which is supposed to be top secret, and then they put them in the fucking promotional video. And it's great for us people who know it, but also when you know it, no one's supposed to know that Big MT exists, which is a little silly. It's like saying, oh, CIA Base 12 or something, or OKB 7 or whatever it is, like the Russians had. You don't advertise those sort of things. But there are, there's references to things. And I think the Enclave is the big bad guy, and they're going to have a lot of West Tech stuff there, which is I'm enjoying it. It's not huge. It's not hugely great. Not this, that, and the other. But it's like what Henry Cavill said when he told me, because people who watch these things are quite passionate about it. And one of the things they've done, which I appreciate, is that they've rewritten some of the stuff that I felt was shit in the first series. The only thing I'm pissed off is the fact that they destroyed Shady Sands, which was the NCR.
Is Mr. House still alive?
In the game, Mr. House is in a weird hyperbaric chamber where his body is being preserved. But he alluded to the fact that he was trying to upload himself into the computer system. So there's a chance that he's alive. There was a little bit, like a little animation at the end that showed his pod with bullet holes in it, which means someone may have taken a pot shot at it. What would be mad is if you met the courier from Fallout New Vegas instead of House. That would be interesting with the Yes Man, which might explain a few things. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's not like fucking amazing, but it's proving to be entertaining. Yeah,
it's watchable. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, so I've been watching that thing on Peacock called Ponies, which is set in the 70s USSR, and it's Emily Clark and some other girl I don't know. It is two women, but it isn't. It's quite good because they are unnoticed. And it's deliberately filmed in 4.3 format, and like they've put news, like 70s style intro music, and it's quite good. It's got a slightly comedic edge to it, but it is quite brutal in places. I've quite enjoyed that. It's just a spy show, set in the 1970s in Moscow.
Soviet Union.
Yeah. There's lots of dodgy Russian accents. Anyway, so Starfleet Academy,
which was free to watch on YouTube,
and no one and Gary B got more people viewing a fucking Spock in a chair. It has not done very well. Okay, who is that though? I don't know who she is.
I don't know. Keep talking, and I'll Google.
I think you're making out who she is, but I'm quite enjoying Ponies so far, if I'm being honest. Starfleet Academy. Before I get into it, I will say, with the exception of Picard Season 3, which is technically not Kurtzman Trek, it is probably the best Kurtzman Trek. But it is still dumb as fuck. And I mean, it is on... These writers are dumb. And this... right, first off, wheelchairs in space. Right? I mean...
Not even... Hang on a second. Not even the hover chair that Captain Pike had in the original fucking series.
Yeah, just wheelchairs. Proper wheelchairs. I don't like Holly Hunter, I'm afraid, in this. She's just weird. There is the whole speech thing again. I mean, I'm Arconian, bitch. God, fuck. They can't write, right? And all the characters. I mean, it's all like they're like you listen to the dialogue between the characters. It's like this is millennials that have been in therapy since they were born, right? And but not like decent therapy. It's Hollywood therapy, and they can't write. One of the things about Star Trek was that the humans were an allegory for hope and a hopeful future, and alien races were what they used to sort of, when Star Trek wanted to talk about something that was going on, they use an alien race to do it. They're not that clever in the Academy. They're just using humans again to do that. And I mean, Paul Gamma's character, what's his face's character, right? He escapes in an escape pod. What? No one decided to put a tractor beam on it, right? And let him escape. Or
transport him out of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Or torpedo the fucking thing.
And blowing up the ship. I mean, the teacher of Starfleet Academy... Starfleet, who are by nature pacifists and only get involved if they have to, blew up the ship. Not disable it. She just wiped it off the face of the fucking planet. But, I mean, to me, the thing that I actually find egregious is the fucking wheelchairs and the fucking glasses. I mean, Georgia the Forge, brand new eyes, built, right? Are you seriously telling me in 900 years' time we can't fucking cure people in the wheelchair? Massively hopeful for everybody watching it in a wheelchair. Well done.
And the other part of it too is they're not even cool wheelchairs.
Hang on. No. I'm sorry. I can't. No. At least this slightly resembles Star Trek. Section 31 was an abomination. This is not an abomination. As much as I want to sit here and say it is, I know. Before we came on, you said something, and I kind of can't entirely disagree with you.
It's the only one that I have watched, which, with the exception of Picard Season 3, that has come across as feeling hopeful.
There is some of that in there.
It's not completely there, but it's the closest because Star Trek was always hopeful. That was its sales pitch, humans have sorted their shit out. That was it. Humans have got their shit together, And it was only when put under extreme circumstances, the Borg, the Dominion, etc., that they would revert to being arseholes. And even like Garak turned around and goes, it's no surprise to me that you've got Section 31 because you've got the Obsidian Order and the fucking Tal Shiar and whatnot. Why would you not have one? It's perfectly normal. And that was the reason that Section 31 existed. I did like the fact that they kind of came together and sorted shit out. That felt very Star Trek-y. I feel that some of the casting came first before anything else. And the woman who plays the Dominion thingy...
She's awful.
I met her.
How have you met her?
Because she's a stand-up comedian here in the UK. And she used to be a lift engineer.
Is she funny?
She was funny when I watched her at the Apollo. And it was weird because when she was shouting at the Klingon chap who wants to be a medic, that was when I went, oh, I know who you are now. Gina something now. I can't fucking remember her name.
You see, a lot of people have jumped on the whole swallow my comm badge thing.
Oh, fuck me. No.
I'm gonna say something that you might go... I don't actually find that as bad as I did, because I can understand that Gene Roddenberry created a hopeful future, and we did have characters like Reg Barclay in Star Trek Generation.
Yeah, but Reg Barclay was awkward, not incompetent.
Let me finish. The fact that this character exists there is not egregious. It comes back to bad writing. The problem is these writers cannot write something that doesn't represent them. They can't write intelligent sci-fi. They can't write, and the thing is, this is not Star Wars. This is Star Trek. So there is a level of intelligence that is just not there. These writers cannot write the vernacular, the sort of the speech, the way, because like the way Star Trek characters talked was a form of like Shakespearean speak. It wasn't the same thing, but they had a way of speaking. Right, and you had to have a form of intelligence and the ability to write about things outside of your own little bubble. And there's none of that on this show. The writers and Alex Kurtzman are the dumbest thing on the show. I will say it's not quite 9120 in space. It's not as bad as that. But at the same time, characters going, I'm Arconian, bitch, just takes you out of it. Stop putting swearing in there. It's going to flop because it's not Star Trek. I mean, and the thing is, right, and I've even read a fucking article where he's kind of admitted it. Bob Cardio is mainly ad-libbing.
Robert Picardo.
Yeah, but he's Robert Picardio. He's mainly it's Bob. He's known as Bob Picardio. He is mainly ad-libbing because he still sounds like the Doctor, and that isn't people writing lines for him. That's him changing it up, right? And he put out like a little video the other day where he does that whole opening speech when he's examining the first cadet. You know that he has changed that. There's so many things in here that I was just shouting at the screen about. But I have to admit, the second episode, as much as I hate the burn, as much as I hate the fact that they kind of... I really don't like the reason the burn exists. I didn't find Tig Notara's character as obnoxious as some people are making out. That she was kind of right when she was in that scene and she was teaching. But another line, really dumb line, and this is the one that really pissed me off. When she says to him, "Who are you? Have you never made a mixtape?" Neither of you, love. You're from the 22nd fucking century. You don't know what a mixtape is. It's dumb. These people can't write outside of their worlds, and that is the biggest problem. This show might actually be good if they could write outside their bloody worlds. If they could actually write, if you had Rick Berman's bloody writers on this show, this show would be good. That's what's annoying.
It's it's right. I'm going through some comments here. Yeah, so the fucking Jem'Hadar Klingon crossover. She should have just been Klingon. Should have just been Klingon. Should have been fine as Klingon. Should have worked as Klingon. It would have been fine as Klingon. Or they could have just had a Jem'Hadar officer in there if they wanted to do that. Yeah, I've been stranded on this side since the thingy. I'm fucking, I don't know. I'm 20 years old. That sort of thing there. The Klingon, hang on a second. The Klingon pacifist thing, you could have written that to make the thingy be more infinite. He should have turned around and goes, "I want to be the first Klingon to defeat death."
No, but they exist. I will say that because people have been jumping on him, right? Because he's probably going to be a gay Klingon, and that we can discuss separately. But he said he's a healer. They exist. They've been mentioned. They were mentioned in Deep Space Nine episodes. They were mentioned in Worf. In Next Gen episodes, they exist, right? They are canon. So we have to be, and there are pacifist Klingons. Again, they are canon, right? So that I know that we're shouting at the screen about it, and I understand why you did, because again, it's what they're not there because they're canon. They're there for the reasons that are there are not right. But yeah, they do. Don't get me started on that. She's totally right. You're totally right. They haven't given any kind of explanation for it. But
it doesn't make any sense. I thought Jem'Hadar didn't have dicks, and that's why they were so angry. Think about it, yeah? If they were given a dick, they would have fucking been a lot more calmer during the fucking Dominion War. No cock, much more angrier. So that's it. Yeah, so we got that there. The other thing too is this is something that bothers me, yeah? Yeah, that captain's chair is even in fucking Discovery, they go, captain's chair is the most important seat on the thing on the ship. Yeah, it means a lot to sit in the captain's chair. Yeah, there's big things where you've got like kind of even in what do you call it in the Kelvin timeline, Sulu sits in the captain's chair. Big deal. Yeah, it's a big thing. It's a very big thing. And Holly Hunter's character's a fucking cat lady.
Oh, she's terrible.
She's a fucking cat lady. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense.
Again, they're using her. Again, this is again where they're not. They are having a go. They are. Let's just say they're having a go at modern day politics with her separating a 15-year-old. I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to.
Oh fuck me! That ice allergy. That ice allergy.
I wasn't going to say. I wasn't actually going to say it because I didn't want to get the algorithm going. But that's what I was implying. The other
right. So
thing that
no,
is-
hang
is
on. No,
funny-
I want to, Keith. I want to put one fucking thing in there. Oh, it's so bad that I separated a child and her mother, and it's like this, that, and the other, and a parent, this, that, and the other. Right? I'm like, okay. You should never do that. What if the parent is abusing a fucking child? Yes, you should do that. What if the parent is getting the child and putting him in really dangerous situations, say like with space gangsters? Yeah? Fuck off, please, with your shit
Yes, no, I
moralising.
know. But one of the other things which, go and look back again at it, is they're trying to make out that Starfleet Academy is Hogwarts. And the way they are doing this is that the music is very, very Harry Potter 1 and 2 movies. Go and listen to the music again.
Really?
It has got, go and listen to it again. Trust me. It's
okay.
It's John Williams. You can tell it's been inspired by John Williams' soundtrack for 1 and 2. It's got very. It's Hogwarts. And it's deliberate, and I don't know what they're doing. They're going, oh no, make everybody feel like they're at school, so they keep playing like this music, and the music's very similar. Listen to it.
Can you explain to me one thing, because I haven't watched Strange New Worlds and I didn't watch Discovery. Why do they all look like Bajoran officers?
Well,
even the fucking com badge now looks like the fucking Bajoran. Bajoran
I mean, look again. Well, I mean, look at the Athena. It looks like a freaking vagina. It does. It does. It looks like a fucking vagina. I mean, seriously. The whole... Right. It looks like a fucking vagina.
Okay, so there's this thing that feminists do about rockets being phallus shaped, and it's got nothing to do with the shape. It's got everything to do with its fucking aerodynamics, yeah? And Star Trek ships never look like anything like any bodily part whatsoever. Yeah, the fucking Romulan the Daradax ship with a big hole in the middle like a polo. Yeah, Romulan bird of prey. Sorry, the Klingon bird of prey, not the Romulan one. Fucking love those ones. Defiant. Okay, it's small, it's compact. It looks like a bit rubbish, but it was always quite a cool ship. If that made any sense.
Again, Alex Kurtzman doesn't understand Star Trek, and again, that's why all the ships look shit. Again, this is what did Terry Matalis do? The first fucking thing he did was design a ship, because Terry Matalis understands that the ship is a character. The Athena is just a flying vagina with detached nacelles. They wind me up as well. But all of the ship designs in Discovery were rubbish. Right, Strange New Worlds, they were forced, but even then, the ships don't look good because they make them look dark. By the way, the bridge of the Athena is just a rip-off of a bridge that was 500 years ago in Strange New Worlds. It's the same. And what's with the faux Asian underground public toilet look with bloody tiles of the Federation logo? It's the Starfleet logo. It's really millennial.
The bridge, did it give you like Neon Diner vibes from it?
It looked like Strange New Worlds. It looked like the Strange New Worlds bridge. It didn't really. I mean, the character, the amply sized lady who is meant to be head of like teachable moments, right? Who is in that rather god awful clip that a lot of people have attacked on. Again, just a badly written character. I mean, her size shouldn't be brought into it.
Right, that's the other thing too. And take it the wrong way. What's with the promotion of fat black women in fucking TV and films? There are plenty of like quite fit black women who are quite nicely shaped, but for some reason they seem to be promoting the kind of chunkier ones.
Well, I mean, Michelle Nichols wasn't exactly.
Michelle Nichols was
a very attractive
fit.
woman. Yeah, she was hot.
Especially if you watch the episode, the Mirror Universe episode, she fucking looked amazing in that.
I mean, even in Star Trek 5, when she does the dance, it did it for me back then. It was a young sort of man going through puberty. That did something.
Yeah, because the old downstairs detective's like, good-looking woman. How's the reaction?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was getting.
Don't really care about anything as long as she's all right looking.
I don't like. Do you know what? Actually, I don't mind the kids that much. I can understand having a little bit of teen angst, and that's kind of fine. It's not overdone. There's none of the Dawson's Creek stuff going on yet. They should stop doing press tours, because the holographic character, who I wouldn't mind as much, and I read, somebody wrote something on Facebook the other day about disability and the way, and my bugbear about disability, and I will go to the fact that the person that decided it was a good idea to put, and it's because they can employ wheelchair actors, right? And that's why they're there. But you can tell it was a decision by an able-bodied person who has not stopped to think. One of the things that Gene Roddenberry did, and this is true, is deliberately not show disability, not have glasses, with the exception of Wrath of Khan, and those glasses
and that
were
wasn't
there for
him.
a reason.
That wasn't even him.
No,
that was there to speak more to Kirk as a character, to say,
yes,
Kirk, you're getting old. You ain't what you fucking used to be, mate. That's why they were there.
But it was deliberately done because, again, you wanted to give people hope, right? That this utopia, there wouldn't be disability, that there wouldn't be these things, right? And I can understand that by Next Gen, that we decided, Roddenberry himself was the one that put a counsellor on the bridge. Roddenberry himself was involved in Reg Barclay's character. So I can understand having people that are slightly quirky and slightly things. And I'm actually, the more I think about that, the more I'm down with it. The more the fact that I'm down with the fact that people don't see disability. Like, somebody pointed out that you could have, and I'm not taking the piss out of you here, by the way, I'm being genuine here, about Picard's, loss of hair and why that was never cured, because probably we could have cured it and we didn't, because people don't care.
Yeah.
And I get that. I get all of that. But blindness and the inability to walk, people care about that, right?
Yeah.
I've hinted at the fact that I have a disability. I have dyspraxia, right? I am diagnosed with it, right? And it gets in the way, right? And I resent it at times. I do. Because I sometimes, you'll notice it when you hear me, I forget names and things, and sometimes I can't speak what I'm trying to say. And I have to take a breath and do things. And again, I have to fucking do this every bloody time I have to remember left, because I can't automatically know that that's my left side, even though on this it's right. But for me, because it's reversed, that's my left. That's what I have to do at 46 years old. To remember my left, I have to make the L shape with my fucking hand, right? This is why I'm passionate about this a bit. And it really pisses me off that they've done this. And it is not, and this is why it makes me angry, it is not so that people can see themselves. Because I think if you ask anybody who's in a wheelchair, in 900 years' time, do you want to still be sitting in a chair, or would you like to think we've cured that shit? I think 99.99% of people will tell you, I hope you've cured that shit. This is made by an able-bodied person who has issues in their own life, and they have to do this. This is Russell T Davies. Whatever he's got going on in his fucking life, all this virtue signaling crap is so he can feel better about himself. It's the same with Klutzman, right? It's the same with these people. That decision to put a disabled person right in the opening credits, when they've got all the crew listening to, all the students listening and why it's so prominent, is to make them feel better about themselves. It is fuck all to do with disabled people seeing themselves on screen, right? I don't mind seeing slightly quirky people on screen. I get it, right? Those people are different. People are going to exist. I'd like to think that people that do have certain personality issues, well, no, that's not the right way. Certain quirkiness, awkwardness can still exist, and I know they can. Dyspraxic people are often very intelligent, so I'm not saying I am. I'm a thick cunt, but that
you said it, not me,
because you were going to say it. But again, putting that on screen, I don't mind, but I think a lot of disabled people would have an issue with this, because it's not done for the right reasons. It's not done. And Roddenberry purposefully didn't do it. It was a conscious decision to give people hope, right? And that pisses me off. And it's done for all the wrong reasons why they're there. And it's just fucking dumb. Right? And this is what annoys me. I'm more annoyed about this than The Acolyte. I laughed at The Acolyte because no one asked for The Acolyte and it was done. Right? But this is Star Trek. So one, it's not meant to be done. And two, actually, I'm beginning to see why why Berman thought a Starfleet Academy series would work. It wasn't the right timing. But actually, now that I've watched this, going, do you know what? If this actually had intelligent writers, this would actually be quite good.
Raising the children, and that includes...
I did like moments of the Betazoid stuff. I did like the fact at the end when they decided to put the government on there. I can't stand Holly Hunter. I'm sorry. She's just... what the fuck is going on with that character? But... it's dumb, Gareth. It's really dumb. And it highlights how dumb these people are.
It'll be obvious. As I said, the only thing they did get the idea that things looked like they were getting better. And things were working out. That's it. That was the only good thing I took away from that.
I do give you that, and I felt that. So I don't want to be completely negative, because actually it could be a good show. Just sack the fucking writers. Because they're all fucking stupid.
Do you know what the funny thing is? Is I would employ someone who's got a fucking military background. Who's actually been to, like, war or done some fucking exercises.
Yeah, I mean, but they don't do... This show highlights, and why Gareth and I, and especially me, have been banging on about this for the last 15 years on podcasts, right? This highlights what is going on in Hollywood. That writer's room is full of like-minded people. They all think the same way. They all agree, right? And the ones that don't are just fearful, right? We know that because I look at the Discovery writer that got fired for questioning something, and he got fired. They fired a black person for being racist. And he wasn't. That was the stupid thing.
I think it was brought up the poor treatment of the Irish, which they were.
It highlights how stupid there's no one there. There's no contrast. What makes a good story? Contrast. All your characters are the same. And you're doing the same stuff. And I mean, I'm waiting for the Klingon to be gay, by the way. I mean, when you see the actor in real life, I mean, you just have to look at why the hell they did that launch party. And you had that dumbass actress that plays Uhura as the one that was, and she's awful. She can't act, and she's awful. And she is the worst millennial out there. And you've got all these. I mean, again, I could have kind of been okay with the holographic character if I hadn't seen her in real life.
Oh my god! Right, so
I mean, she needs help. If you go out like that, you need help.
Right, so now you said about the comm badge thing, yeah, and everyone's jumping on the comm badge thing. You know, there's a worse bit further down the line, don't you?
Go on.
Where she's yelling "Red alert! Red alert! Red alert! Red alert!" and he goes, "You don't need to say that." Did you miss that?
Yeah, no, go on.
Right, so literally after they get attacked, so go back and watch it again. After they get attacked, they're in the corridor, and the main, I'm gonna call him the main character, whatever his name is, yeah, he's standing there, and this woman's just running down the corridor yelling "Red alert! Red alert! Red alert!" and he grabs hold of her and says, "Stop saying that. You don't need to say that." I kind of like the character when he did that, actually, for that.
Oh yeah, but that's her having a panic attack, and again, yeah, you're right. But
it's not right. So just think about this, yeah. These people are going to be sent away on a ship for maybe a year plus at a time, year to 5 years at a time, yeah. Right. You want to be with someone that you can trust. You want to be with someone who's not going to lose it halfway through and decide to kill the crew by venting the entire atmosphere into space.
What you see again, Tilly, right, as a character, could have worked. She was kind of a Reg Barkley, right? She could have worked as a character because she was clever, right? She had personality issues, but she was clever. And the thing that Starfleet would do would bring out the best in people. But what these stupid virtue signaling wankers did was make her into something like making her win that race, which wasn't believable. Making her think that, you know, she was sort of like command level material, which wasn't. Reg Barkley was never going to command anything, but he was given an opportunity somewhere to you know, soar in his own way. And the thing that these virtual signaling wankers do is they put this stuff in to make the, you know, it's okay, you can be fat and you can still run 500 miles and be the fastest person. It's totally believable. Again, it's not about making that person feel better about themselves. It's about them feeling better about themselves. And it's fake, and it makes me angry. You don't need to make big Tilly up. We don't need to see her winning a race. We just needed to see her coming up with solutions on the bridge. And when she did that, it was buyable. Right? Her being a teacher at Starfleet Academy, I buy it. Reg being a teacher at I buy that. Right? You don't need to inflate these characters because you think there's something wrong with them. The reason that you do this, you know, you act like all virtuous, but you think there's a problem with them. Because you wouldn't make Tilly win that race if you didn't. These people are worse, right? And this is why there are problems. And I'm not going to go into it, but you know what I mean. I've been saying this for years. It started here. And it wasn't the fucking racists or the right. It was these idiots not feeling good about themselves.
Do you know the smartest thing that George W. Bush ever said? The soft bigotry of low expectations.
Yeah.
And that is the fucking cleverest thing he's ever said, and probably will be the only thing that will ever say of any note.
I mean, I purposely do not discuss politics here, and I won't. But this is where it began.
But the moment we hit stop streaming, it's all over it. So I do think it's ironic because I do think that phrase does it, because it is there is a soft bigotry of low expectations when it comes to these things, and it bothers me. It's fine. It was watchable. Am I going to go back and watch it? Nah. I watched half of it while I was waiting to have my hair cut. I'll be frank with you. I think
because you don't need a haircut.
think on. Fuck off. I've got this still needs trimming. There's still stuff back here too. So, as I said, I watched the first 20 minutes of it, and that whole allegory shit I didn't like at all.
No.
And then it went past that, and it became more bearable, shall we say?
Yep.
I wasn't giving it 100% attention. I will be honest with you when it comes to that.
It is the least egregious of Kurtzman treks, right? It is probably the best Kurtzman trek. You can see that they've tried. They're just too stupid. That's the problem. They're dumb. And it's all the same people. That what they haven't done is created a broad range of people in a writing room. Because they won't. And this is why Hollywood will crash and burn. Until you burst those echo chambers and start putting back people that disagree with you into a writing room.
Hang on a second.
You're never going to have good stories.
Guys, I know what you need to do. Diversity, you motherfuckers. You talk about it all the time, but you haven't got it in your fucking writer's room.
No, they haven't.
Get some people in it. Get someone from fucking law enforcement. Get someone from the military. Get someone who's a psychologist. Get someone who's a lawyer. Get someone who's a doctor. Yeah?
But again, these people, see colour. That's their version of diversity, and it isn't. You know, this is what I've been saying for years. Where do we want to get to? We want to get to where people don't see colour, they just see the person. People don't give a shit who you're shagging. People don't care if you decide that you're going to become female or male, but you have to take on board what that connotation has. But that's where we want to get to. But these people see all of it. And this is the problem. It was always going to backfire like this. And this is what's happening. And this is social media, this is Hollywood and entertainment, because actually it's important that humans have entertainment, and when it's all made by people with one particular view that hates 90% of their audience, this shit starts happening. Anyway, I would like to end on a more positive note than that.
Keith got laid last night.
3 nights ago.
That would have been a much more positive thing if you said you got laid last night. I'm trying to be positive, Keith. I'm trying.
Not at the moment. What was I going to say? I'm trying to think if there is... I agree with you about Fallout. I am actually kind of enjoying Fallout. I am kind of enjoying Ponies. I thought that was actually quite good. It's not quite Surprise Women, actually. And there's some genuinely funny moments in it. A now good friend of me has put me onto this new book series, which I've started reading, called Dungeon Crawler Kyle. Right? It's fucking good. And you can tell that the guy who wrote this is clearly a video games fan, Dungeons and Dragons fan, and most importantly, a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, because the Hitchhiker's fucking references are subtle, but they're there. The Earth, because it did not file a complaint, is immediately flattened. So all buildings, all cities are immediately flattened and converted into a dungeon for a galaxy-wide show. And the humans that are survived have to enter the dungeons, and they get power-ups and certain things like that. So it's very video game-esque. But the guy narrating the book is mimicking Joe Swanson from the Family Guy. And it just makes it that much more funny. Because it's Joe. So Joe is Carl entering the dungeon, and he speaks like him. And he's got a cat called... and the cat can speak because the cat got a power up because he was the first cat to enter the dungeon. It's great. Okay. It's fucking funny. And so far I've really enjoyed it. And it's got so many geek references in there that just right up my alley. Especially all the fucking I'm waiting for the 42 reference. It's going to come at some point. Yeah. But it's just like you had 50 years to file a complaint at the local galactic office, but you didn't. I was like, that is about as fucking hitchhikers as you can get.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, with the old fucking Vogons.
Dungeon
right, let's
Crawler
park
Kyle,
it.
7 books.
All right.
If you want something funny, Audible, various other places, really good.
Yeah.
Oh, and I know this guy as well. I love this guy. I follow him.
Okay. All right. Well, we're trying to leave on to something. Keith learned how to play guitar recently.
I love this guy.
Feeling surface, just under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me. Under the pressure, we're walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is
love the TARDIS.
another mistake.
Yes. Deathly Hallows.
And on that note, we'll wish you a good evening, and we will see you later. Bye bye.